Glory Outreach Assembly is a Christian organization based in Kenya with its genesis in the year 1991 when its founder Bishop David Dagana was a teacher in Karema Girls High School in Kenya. Bishop's answer to God's call has since seen the pursuing of the Great Commission in Kenya, East Africa and beyond.
Glory Outreach Assembly started in the slopes of the Aberdare Mountains in a place called Donyenjero, where when I was teaching in Karema Girls High School, I heard God speaking to me and telling me to go make disciples of all nations. And I was a teacher by then. I had been active in the Christian Union and witnessing within the school compound. And revival had just broken into the area. Students were being born again. It is within that background that God spoke to me that the community around the school also needed to hear and to experience this power of God. That's the genesis of Glory Outreach Assembly.
GOA is ministering to the rich and unreached in our country. Ministry to the unreached has gone to the Turkana people, Samburu, Marsabit and Garsen in Kenya. As GOA spreads the gospel to the unreached, they also impact the lives of these communities by starting educational facilities such as GOA Magi School in Turkana and sinking boreholes in the community.
God has been so gracious to us that we have more achievements that we can talk about today than we can talk about challenges. We have grown to about 130 churches all over East Africa, all over Kenya. Specifically, we are celebrating the unreached people groups, people who had not heard the gospel before GOA was started. Some of those people are in Marsabit, in Lodwar, among the Turkanas, Samburu, Garsen. All those people groups is a big celebration.
We do not only reach the spiritual part, because as you can understand, man is three parts, because man is mental, is spiritual, and is also physical. So Glory Outreach Assembly does not only reach the spiritual, which is actually very important and is actually the core, but we also go beyond spiritual, and we aspire to impact the mental lives of people and also the physical lives of the people. And therefore, where we have gone, we have realized, like in the area of Lodwar, there are villages that basically they don't have water and they travel long distances to get water. And therefore, through our friends and partners and the GOA churches in established areas from Nairobi, we have come together and we have partnered and have been able to sink quite a number of boreholes that are supplying water to various communities. And through this, the community those communities have been greatly impacted because they have realized that Glory Outreach Assembly does not only reach the spiritual man, but we also want to reach man, the holistic picture. We have the holistic man, and this is mental, spiritual, and also physical.
Glory Outreach Assembly has 8 homes for the orphaned that provide basic needs for these children.
The compassion department, we are committed to the value and dignity of every person, especially those that are most needy. By needy, I mean the orphans mainly and the homeless. And since we began the compassion ministry in Glory Outreach Assembly, 438 kids have been catered for. Some are through with education. We have 92 who have finished high school. We have 35 currently in the universities. 7 of them are through with the university, and we want to thank God for that. The kids are sheltered We have 6 homes. 6 of the homes I've said about are under permanent buildings. And we have 2, which we pray God to help us to upgrade them to permanent. Currently they are not. And we also take these kids to school and we feed them. We have a budget for feeding them and a menu. And we ensure that both physically and spiritually they are well catered for.
In conflict resolution, we strive to ensure peace in our communities, in our churches, in our nations, so that we will be able to spread the gospel of Jesus Christ. In this department, we work in various areas that we realize are normally affected by issues of conflict. We have witnessed many conflicts in our country, like during the time of elections. That's when we face a lot of conflicts, where one tribe feels that maybe a leader or a president will come from their country. And especially we witnessed a terrible presidential elections conflicts in the year 2007. And as a ministry, we were able to be on the front line to help, especially those people who were affected and became IDPs, internally displaced within their country. And we were able to go to their camps and even assist. My name is Phyllis, the Director for Leadership Training and Development in GOA. I am celebrating the goodness of the Lord in this department for over the last 25 years. We have seen the work expand from Kenya, East Africa and beyond. And we have trained leaders through International Leadership Institute. We have also trained leaders through GOA Global University, as well as our post-secondary program, and also training cell leaders. Our commitment has been to identify a gift or a leader, and also to develop that gift, and also to deploy the gift as it is put into work.
We are welcoming everyone who can make it to Masai Teachers College from the 26th of April this year 2016 in the evening, to join us there all the way until the last day of 30th of April, when we close the celebrations at 3 p.m. And we will be very happy to have you with us, to celebrate, to rejoice with us, to hear what God has done. You never know, you might discover your calling there. You never know, God might bless you and you become part of this ministry.
As GOA celebrates the 25 years, we invite you to come with us. Join us on 26th to 30th April 2016 for the GOA International Family Conference 2016.